I can't even say this. New video coming this Sunday on that thing. Stay tuned. What the hell? Look at this thing. Now this is one BMW I would like to own one day. Now today's video is going to be a bit of a different one. I have a lot to say. I thought I would make a little update video on the M104 Turbo for those of you that might be wondering where it's at or why I haven't made any videos with this thing lately. So the last video I did on it was when I took it on a little test drive after rebuilding a new turbo manifold for it as well as a new intake manifold. That is also after I fixed the fourth blown head gasket, but it should be better than ever before. I think we have figured out what to do with it now and where its happy spot is. And I can say with a little bit of confidence, this thing should not blow another head gasket. That is if I can keep myself in check and not turn up the boost every time things are going well. Since then, it's just been sitting here. Well, I did throw some slicks on the back of it, but that's about it. But technically the car is ready to rip again. Well, for the most part, I do need to get it retuned on the dyno because of all the upgrades we did in here. And then need to have a look at that one coolant line that goes into the turbo. Don't want that thing popping off on the dyno, making a huge mess. And then it needs a new battery and then a lot of fuel, because after building that thing, getting it painted and taking it on a eventful first road trip, I'm kind of broke. And in my case and the way I do things, it's much cheaper to build these things than it is to drive them. New video coming this Sunday on that thing. Stay tuned. So all those little things sound easy enough. Just do it and get it done and start enjoying it again. Well, here's the thing. Once I do finish it, get it retuned and have it up and driving again, I can't even say this, I might need to sell the M104 Turbo. This is no laughing matter, actually. This is my baby and it's not gonna be easy to get rid of it, but might not make sense now, but in a year or two it's gonna make sense. I really hope so. So the money I get from selling the M104 Turbo is really going to help me to take this whole YouTube thing to the next level. Yes, that's what I do full time. I make videos. And as great as that might sound, YouTube definitely doesn't pay enough for me to be doing these kind of things. Just being honest. I think it's obvious by now that I have a real passion for what I do, so I can finally upgrade and update all the camera equipment and the tools I use to make these videos for you guys to make them better. Now, if you think car parts are expensive, think again. So I've been using the 7-year-old MacBook to edit all the videos on. I'm just waiting for the day for this thing to turn off and never turn back on again. A Mac is the way to go for editing these type of videos. Maybe I'm just used to it, but I really enjoy editing the videos on the Mac, but it's freaking expensive. Really great product, but super expensive. But this one has been a beast these past couple of years. As many people will tell you, you don't need all the fancy camera equipment to make videos like these. But I think I'm at that point that it won't hurt if I can upgrade my camera equipment and the equipment I use for editing. Again, to improve these videos for you guys to enjoy them a bit more. And excuse the messy workshop, I will clean this up here in a second. Another thing is I would really like to get another GoPro or two. Again, super expensive, but it really does help having more than one for these videos. Maybe get a new dedicated main camera like a DSLR or something like that. I use my iPhone mostly as the main camera for all the videos. It does great, but it does also have its struggles. Might cost me an arm and a leg now, but then I know for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years I'll be sorted with good and new and updated equipment. Okay, but back to the M104 Turbo. Like I said, I have a lot of things to say and to cover in this video, so sit back, relax and enjoy. So I think this is the peak power level of this setup in this car without having to make any huge or expensive changes in the future. Don't get me wrong, the M104 power plant has huge potential. I'm just tickling the balls of this thing. These engines can make huge power, but in my case it will need some upgrades. So firstly are the fuel injectors. So I can just throw bigger fuel injectors in there, turn up the boost, and it will make more power. So these injectors I have in here I think are 330cc, so they are out of the engine that came in the car. So they are M271 1.8 liter injectors, but they are good for the 330 horsepower that we got out of this. They seem to be doing fine up to about 0.7 bar or like 10 psi of boost. But any more than that, we start running into some issues, as we know. I'll tell you what, I'm a professional at replacing head gaskets at this point. And then obviously 6 new injectors are not going to be cheap for this thing. I think they are just about as much as I paid for the Chinese M Turbo. And then we also do need to keep in mind that the car is still on the 6-speed manual stock transmission that came in this chassis. So how much abuse will that thing take before it lets go? With all that in mind, that's why I think this setup is just as good as it's going to get. Maybe the next person can get a new gearbox in there and can upgrade the injectors, do a few things, and this thing has the potential to be really fast. That's just my opinion. I never built this to be the fastest thing out there, but I'm very impressed on how it pulls. Like, it's fast, believe me. And I think it's a very fun sleeper, especially with the C180 badge still on there. Sell this, cut my losses, and the things, everything I learned from building this, and well, this, and basically just messing around. The next one can be built much better now that I kind of know what to do. This was my first ever turbo vehicle that I built. The NA stuff is much easier. They don't have as many parts and things to go wrong. I'd also like to add to this video, by making these videos, I'm in no way showing off or anything like that. I'm also not claiming to be a professional fabricator or car builder or anything like that. I just really enjoy spending my time on these cars and these projects, and then showing you guys the progress as I go. All this really makes me happy, and like I said, I have a real passion for it. Standing back and looking at something that you built from the ground up with your own hands has to be one of the most humbling experiences out there. The last excuse I have to justify selling my baby is obviously I don't have a garage or workshop or any type of enclosed area that I can work in, or at least park the car in. And that is brutal on a once very well taken care of vehicle. This is still the avant-garde model, by the way, with a sunroof, bigger ventilated disc brakes, basically the sport pack, sportier suspension. I installed an awesome sat-nav radio, and well, it's still a Benz, so very solid vehicle. Again, this thing is not the most powerful thing out there, but having a decent amount of power in a very well built chassis makes a world of a difference. And driving this thing around is a really fun experience. Like, I don't mind messing up the paintwork on something like this, but with this, it's a different story. The paint has been taking some abuse standing outside, but I think it's savable with a good polish or maybe like some kind of paint correction. I don't know. I might need to do that before listing it for sale. Yeah, definitely. You might be thinking, well, get a car cover. Well, I did get a car cover. They don't last very long. They only last about a year in the wind and the weather, and then they just start tearing as well. I'm not complaining. I really enjoy being here, and it's definitely better than where I came from. A lot more space to work with, and I prefer space. Makes life a lot easier. With all that being said, I hope you guys understand a bit more that basically I am just postponing the inevitable. I really do need to sell that thing to move on to bigger and better things. I think a lot of you guys deserve a little explanation. You've been waiting patiently for that thing and to see it back up and running again. And with that, I think this is the perfect opportunity for a shameless plug. I will be adding some membership options to the channel, so below the video you will see a join button, so you can click on that, check out all the perks you will be getting if you become a member of the channel, and with that you can directly support the builds and basically everything I do. Are you one of the people that look forward to these videos every week, Sunday 6 AM? Well, now you can help support making them better than ever before. I would really appreciate it if you can help support the channel in that way. But if you're watching this video, I really appreciate you just watching the video as well. Without you guys, none of this is possible, but I could use a little bit more help. I'm really passionate about this and I really put all my time and effort into this. But with your guys' help, we can make this better than ever before. And maybe actually start building some decent projects. So click on the join button, become a channel member, and let's build some awesome projects. Alright, then last but certainly not least, I do want to talk about one more thing. So about me, once I have to do something, I don't really want to do it. This is the perfect example. I've been postponing this. I don't want to get rid of the car, but I do have to get rid of the car. Another thing is I can kind of spend money before I have the money. So I want to look at a couple of options we have for a new car once I do get rid of this one. I do have an amount that I would like to get for the car in mind, but I'm curious, what do you think I can ask for the M104 Turbo as it is? I might do the paint correction before I sell it, maybe get some new tires on it, then obviously do the dyno, get everything perfect for the next owner. But let's look at our options. So let's put a filter on here. I already did. So let's say I have a budget of around, let's make it 75,000. Close filters. Okay. So I did this the other night and I kind of enjoyed looking at all the options I might have in the future. So that's a no, that's a no. I would like to get a 204, basically just upgrade from the 203 to a 204. Get a M104 turbo built into something like that. I just really like the 204s. So PJ, no. There's a 01 Mercedes CLK. Maybe. I do need to keep in mind that I need to keep some budget for modifications. Basically half of the car's price. So 1/3 will go for new camera equipment, new MacBook. So we are left with 2/3. Let's say that's 100,000 Rand. I would be comfortable to spend 50,000 on a new project car, and then with the other 50,000 we can build something epic. There's another A-Class. I really do like the A-Classes, but for tuning or modification they are not really ideal. The A180 CDI I just bought for the fuel efficiency. Maybe like a Smart with a Busa engine in. No. Forester, no. Oh, I love these Honda Jazz little cars. Like for a daily, just a town run-around car. I think they are great. Another A-Class. What? Triumph? No. When I was younger, I really wanted a beach buggy, but kind of over that by now. 32, that's not bad, but this thing looks rough. The other day I saw a lot more potential on WeBuy Cars. I won't ever sell a car to WeBuy Cars. They don't give you anything for your ride, but I will buy cars from them because they are brutally honest about what they are selling. So I really do like that. Look at that, 30,000 Rand for 06, same as mine. C-Class, C200, mine was a C180, it's now like a C320 with a massive turbo on it. Manual, so won't take much to M104 turbo swap this thing. But anyway, let's move on. I don't want another 203, I have two already. Scrolling, another Jazz. I would like to get a Jazz one day. I feel those Jazz cars you can just lay on the limiter the whole day, and I really do enjoy a car's limiter, but you can lay on the limiter the whole day, nothing would happen. The other day I saw so many options that I would have Chrysler Grand Voyager 3.8 minivan build coming soon. Oh, Ford Focus ST. This is kind of nice. I don't think I'll buy something like this, but this is nice. Oh, gear shifter looks horrible. Not bad, not bad. 2.5 litre turbo, not bad. GWM H5. Another thing I would really like to get is a pickup truck, but they are so expensive. Another BMW, kind of nice, but no. Maybe if I can get like a 330 or they also have the 320 straight 6 engines in some or other 3 series. I'm not sure, but I think those have some potential. This is not going the way I planned. Definitely not. Where are the bigger cars? Oh, there's a Jeep Compass 2 litre, 46. You see, I'll buy something like that, slap another engine in it if it has some problems. But it's auto, can't work with. Oh, so this is one of my dream cars, a CLS. This is a 350. Let's have a look. It's automatic, so if you want to put another engine in it, it's going to be a bit more difficult. This is nice. Has a check engine light. See, we buy cars, they are honest. Show you the check engine light. One of the wheels are messed up, but this is nice. I would love a CLS. Like a CLS with the M104 turbo in. I don't even know what engines these CLSs have. But damn, that's a nice car. It's a nice big car. I like big cars. Really nice. So 74,900. I spend another 20, 25 on it. That thing will be a beast. Jag, no. C-Class Coupe. I don't really like them. And like I said, I don't want another 203. A-Class Kia SUV. No. What the hell? Look at this thing. Audi TT. It has Benz wheels on it. Wow, that is different. Hood scoop, massive wing, green interior. Now that is something. That is really something. Look at this. Look at that. 4.2 litre V8 Range Rover Sport for 64. Now that is a lot of car for 64,000 rand. But I think they have the air suspension and stuff, and when that stuff goes, the whole car is worthless. Oh, the Honda Accord. I don't like the car, but those 2.4 litre, I think it's the K24 engine, so huge potential with that power plant. Oh, he has a 202, W202 for 38. I'd rather, and it is manual, so basically you can just throw an M104 on it, in it, throw a turbo on that, have yourself a ripper. There's another Jeep, but I don't like these Jeeps all that much with the round headlights. Not very nice. What? Q5 for 73. It's automatic, so you don't want to mess around with that, but this is a nice freaking car for that price. I'm sure it has some problems, but I really like those. The Q7 is another dream car of mine. Really like them. The Achuterios. I would like, the SUVs are kind of cool. I would look in that direction. 200E. No, that's a bit too old. Nice cars, but a bit too old. Nissan X-Trail, no. I don't like Nissan all that much, except for the hard bodies. So I don't even know what year model, like a 99, like the square shape, but with the newer dash. We had one of those. I would really like a pickup truck like that. Oh, yeah, it's a nice 203. Avant-garde, but it's automatic. This thing looks kind of good. Really looks good. 183,000 kilometers on the clock. Not bad, not bad. 203s are great cars. Really they are. But I think the next step, if I go with something like that, it's going to be 204. Oh wow, this is nice. Alfa Romeo. I won't buy something like this, but it's a nice looking car to me. 55. Not bad. Oh yeah, as a 204. It says it's automatic. Yeah, it is. But this is nice. For 74,000 rand, that's a nice car. Golf, no. BMW, no. That's a cheap BMW. 40,000. 320. Is it manual? Yes, it is. So, has some potential, but no BMWs. Class. Where are the Ford territories? I'm looking for a Ford territory. Another 4-liter Ford. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Polo, Dodge, Caliber. No, I don't really know much about them. He has a Prius. Let's sell everything, buy a freaking Prius. Hell no. Oh, now this is one BMW I would like to own one day. That is the 5 Series. And geez Louise, this is the 550i. That is a lot of car for 71,000 rand. But again, once things go wrong on those, it's going to be a nightmare. But like, it has potential. It has, but I really like the shape of the 5 Series. These, E60. I don't know the codes for the BMWs. But damn, that's nice. I would like that. So let me do this, because this is something. Why is there only one? The other day there were like 10. But basically all I want to say about that is the Ford Territory 4-liter all-wheel drive, but they are all automatic. But that is one thing I would like to buy. I really fell in love with the power plant in the Ford Falcon that is now in the C400. I call it a C400 because it's a 4-liter inline-6 engine. But I think those have some potential. And again, I like big cars, so this Ford Territory, that's a lot of car for 50,000 rand. But yeah, basically just wanted to show you guys what I would be looking for in the event of selling the 203, the M104 Turbo. But I do need to sell it. Like I said, it needs to happen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Not really something to enjoy, but I just wanted to kind of explain to you guys where I'm at and where everything's at. Times might be a bit difficult now, but I won't give up. Like I said, I'm really passionate about this, and I think it has huge potential, making these videos, building these projects. Hopefully one day we can start doing some drag racing. That is a big dream of mine. We do have a racetrack about 2 hours away, and apparently they have these days that you can go on the track and drive your car on the track. I would really love that. Remember to check out or stay tuned for Sunday's video. I'll be posting this on Friday, so I hope you guys have a good weekend. Check out the Ford video on Sunday. After cutting the Ford in half, I had a slight panic attack because I don't know if I'll be able to get that thing driving ever again. But with the little knowledge I have about building cars, I've done it twice already, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. For now, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.